2 people, you can go ahead and put the gun on, and that way the guy's holding the gun and you can see the peak come out. If you're by yourself, typically what I'll do is I'll just have this off to the side. You want to make sure all your tanks are open and drained. Usually just leave them open.
That one's nice because it gets most of it.
Right. Well, in here we have a main drain as well. So I typically open the back drains and then I open the main drain, and these will drain both of your main tanks. So all 300 gallons will drain here as well. So you open that up. We're going to want to open your filter up and drain it out too, because there's water in there. And that way, this part here. Yep. You just take that little plug and open it up. It'll have antifreeze in it now. But yep, there's the antifreeze. You're going to change your control here from water to the antifreeze, which is going to pull out of this container. Once you do that,
just to make that clear, you guys. Yep. Right now,
that's an antifreeze mode.
It was an antifreeze. That's off.
That's off. Yep.
This is the water pump. Yep.
So
So all the way left is water. That's off. This way is if you want antifreeze out.
Gotcha.
And it says it right there. So
okay.
Forget. Yep.
We'll just leave it in the off position right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yep. So what you're going to do is, once the tanks are drained, you've got your hose reel back there where you can see it. You're going to start up your machine. You're going to turn your water pump on. It's not going to turn on because you've got a low pressure water switch here. It's going to say, hey, there's no water, so we're not going to allow the water pump to run. At that point in time, you're going to open up your engine compartment. It says right here, antifreeze bypass switch. So you're going to hold this switch up until you see the purple right out there, which it'll bypass that switch. It pumps until you see the purple come out. Then what you're going to want to do if you're by yourself is put the gun on, click it on. You don't have to turn it on. You just click it on. And you're going to come back up here and hold it for about 2 or 3 seconds.
Okay.
And that way, what that does is it goes to bypass, and the return line is going to get antifreeze as well, back to the pump. At that point in time, everything's antifreeze. You can take your gun back off, and then you're good to go. The one thing I will tell you is that when you're using these, you guys have been around these cutters for a long time, but anytime you're trying to get the water started out of them, you don't want to be pointing them up in the air. You want to be pointing them down or level.
Right.
Because they have a ceramic in the front of them, and if you point it up, that ceramic's going to drop to the back, and then it shoots it forward and it just shatters it. Yep, so then your cutting's not going to work right. So
Always keep it pointing down.
yeah, always keep it pointing down anytime, because a lot of times it'll get some air in it sometimes, so you just got to pop the gun and it'll build up, but you always want to make sure it's pointing down.
The rebuild kits we have for the other ones, will they fit for this one, or do we have to get different?
It might be different.
They are different. You don't want to use the McLaughlin tip on the Vac Tron. They are a different opening.
Okay, so we need to get a different rebuild tip for those.
Yes.
So like when that ceramic wears out, it just sits there and shoots
Yep,
down.
yep, exactly. So, yep. So, and then anytime you're cutting, obviously you want to use this one. If you're going to wash anything off on the machine, then I recommend this one. You can use this one as long as you keep it at idle, but it's safer to use this.
It can take paint
It
off.
can take paint off. I mean,
yeah.
and just like everything else, these are perfectly safe with any utility. It's not going to cut a utility at all. It will cut wood. It will cut anything like that, but it's skin or wood like that. Yep, it will not cut a utility. I think that's about it.
He kind of went over, this is your backup. If you lose your remote or the battery's dead, that's your backup to run the boom. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you have the same thing here. It's a 6-way.
We're gonna have to do something to hang that.
Yeah.
Don't have that.
What I would do is, you guys like magnets? Just get a magnet. A lot of guys just glue a magnet on it, and it'll stay right there.
Okay.
That's the easiest, simplest thing to do. Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do something with that. That'll be drove down the road.
So here's the other thing too is you're not going to use it every day because you have a remote. You could zip tie. If you zip tie it, that'll work as well. So whatever you want to do, either way.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yep. You can figure out what
You hope to be able to use your remote. That's going to be the most
Right.
efficient.
Yep, absolutely.
I could just see that thing getting drugged down the road.
And that's why I would zip tie. You can zip tie it to the handle, and that way it won't never.
So that's where we'll have to do some